children's message. I'm so glad we have so many children of God here today, and welcome. My name is Peter. I'm going to be your server today. Welcome to the Cafe. Carol, I'll start with you. Can I take your order? What would you like today? We don't have omelets on the menu here. I'm sorry. This is the Cafe. All the things on our menu end in For example, we are known for our pizza. Is there anything we can get you today? Octopus soup. Well, yeah, if we had things on our menu that started with but we only have foods that end with Scott Hunseth, can you think of something you would like to order today? I'm ready.
I want a big bowl of granola.
Granola! Perfect, and it's the morning, and granola is a good treat to have in the morning, yeah. Steve, how about you? Do you have something you would like to order this morning? Tony is hungry. Margarita.
No.
Oh. I heard margarita. Yes?
Arugula? Is that?
Arugula. An arugula salad. Ooh, delicious. Yes, absolutely. Did I see someone over here who was hungry for something from the Cafe?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. We have all kinds of soda here at the Cafe. Yes, Betsy. Marinara over your pasta. And your arugula salad, yes, that'll be coming. Does anyone care for salsa with their quesadilla? Okay, all right. The special today, tuna. Yeah, see where I'm going with all of this. But for dessert, who would like some banana cream pie? Or maybe vanilla ice cream? No, nobody. Okay, no takers on dessert today. All right, fair enough. Well, in today's story, God's people are going to be fed another dish that could be on the menu at the Cafe, and it's called manna. Yes. Now, manna, have you ever had manna? Have any of you had manna? Oh, it's a strange item. It's described in the story as being this sort of flaky substance that tastes like coriander. Curious, huh? And maybe you've had things that are kind of flaky before, or things that are that have the seasoning of coriander. But none of us has probably had manna, and yet this is the food that is center in our story today. Manna. And it's the food that God provides to God's people because there is no other food for them to eat. They're out in the wilderness. They're not at the Cafe. They don't get to choose anything they want to eat. They're starving. They are hungry. Now, have you ever been really, really hungry to the point where you said, I will eat anything? Well, the good news is, in the story, we learned that manna is good. Manna, here's a fun little fact. Manna is a Hebrew word, and you know what it means? What is it? Right? What is it? It's the word you use when you don't know what it is. We call it manna. But we know that it feeds God's people and it nourishes them every single day because they're out living in the wilderness. They've escaped from Egypt and they're making their way to the promised land, and it's going to take a long time, this journey that they're on. And there is not much to eat out in the wilderness for them because the wilderness in that part of the world is like a desert. Have you ever seen pictures of a desert? Have any of you traveled to a desert? Yes, yeah. How much food did you see just laying around out in that desert? Not much at all. Hardly anything, right? And so we give thanks today that that God has put manna, what is it, on the menu for God's people in the story in the past, but it reminds us that God gives us every single day all the good stuff that we need to eat. So thank you for coming to the Cafe this day. I hope your meals will be ready here in just a few minutes, and I'll bring them back to you in a little while. Thanks.